Welcome back to Ridecraft, the place where passion meets performance and truth meets thrill. Today's review is going to flip your expectations upside down, because what if I told you there's a car that looks like it costs $70,000, drives like a proper German sports sedan, and yet, when I tell you the price in a few minutes, it's going to leave you speechless. No, it's not from BMW, Audi, or Mercedes. It's from MG, yes, that MG, the name once known for small British roadsters is now building something that's making the big players very nervous. The 2026 MG7 Sport is here, and let me warn you, this isn't a car you just look at, it's a car that makes you rethink everything you know about value, performance, and style. Stay tuned, because by the time we hit that price reveal, you'll be double-checking your screen to make sure you read it right. Let's start with the first impression, because the 2026 MG7 Sport doesn't just look good, it looks expensive. The design is striking, dramatic, and confidently bold. At first glance, you might mistake it for an Aston Martin or an Audi A7, and that's exactly the point. MG wanted this car to shock people before it even starts moving, and it absolutely does. The front end is wide and low, with a massive blacked-out grille that dominates the road. Those razor-sharp LED headlights give it a predatory look, almost like the car is staring right through you. The hood features sculpted creases that scream performance, while the front bumper is aggressive with air intakes that actually work, channeling air around the car for better aerodynamics. Move along the side and you'll see one of the most beautiful silhouettes MG has ever created, long, sleek, and coupe-like. The roofline flows effortlessly into the rear, giving the car a Grand Tourer vibe. Frameless doors add that luxury coupe touch, and flush door handles pop out when you approach. At the back, it's pure theater, a full-width LED light bar, quad exhausts that actually sound alive, and a subtle integrated lip spoiler that gives it just the right amount of attitude. Every angle of this car has been designed to make you look twice. Now, design alone doesn't make a car special, but the MG7 Sport isn't just about looks. Under that bold design lies serious engineering that pushes the brand to an entirely new level. The 2026 MG7 Sport comes with two engine options, and both are impressive for what they offer. The standard version packs a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine delivering around 185 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque, which is perfect for daily driving with solid fuel efficiency and smooth performance. But the real story here, the one that's making people say, wait, MG did what? Is the 2.0-liter turbocharged engine, producing a thrilling 325 horsepower and 405 Nm of torque, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. That setup gives the MG7 Sport a 0 to 60 mph time of just 5.3 seconds, putting it right in the performance zone of cars like the BMW 330i and Audi A5 Sportback. Yes, you heard that right, an MG keeping up with German luxury sedans. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about how it feels. The moment you put your foot down, the MG7 comes alive. The turbocharger kicks in with urgency, delivering instant torque that pushes you back in your seat. The gearbox is smooth, intelligent, and fast to respond, holding gears longer in sport mode for that extra thrill. It's refined when you want it to be and wild when you need it to be. MG has clearly tuned this car with enthusiasts in mind, giving it that sharp throttle response and steering precision that make driving exciting again. And while the front-wheel drive setup might sound limiting to purists, MG has balanced it brilliantly with advanced electronic stability and traction control systems that make the car feel planted and confident through corners. The chassis setup is another highlight. Built on MG's modular scalable platform, the 2026 MG7 Sport benefits from a lightweight yet rigid structure that enhances agility and comfort. The suspension setup strikes an almost perfect balance between sportiness and refinement. On highways, it glides smoothly, soaking up bumps and imperfections with ease. But take it into corners, and it suddenly feels alert, composed, and ready to play. The steering is sharp, direct, and surprisingly communicative, something that's becoming rare in modern cars. It feels properly connected, giving you that satisfying feedback that makes you want to keep driving. MG has tuned the suspension and steering so well that it honestly feels like a car from a much higher segment. And if you think that's impressive, wait till you hear about the drive modes. The MG7 Sport offers multiple modes: Eco, Comfort, and Sport Plus, each dramatically changing how the car behaves. In Comfort mode, the throttle response softens, the gear shifts smooth out, and it becomes a calm, refined cruiser. Switch to Sport Plus, and everything transforms. The throttle sharpens, the exhaust note deepens, the transmission becomes aggressive, and the steering tightens up. It's like the car suddenly wakes up and dares you to push harder. That dual personality, refined daily driver by day, spirited performer by night, is what makes the MG7 Sport such an intriguing machine. Now, let's jump inside for a moment, but don't worry, I'll keep it short. The interior of the 2026 MG7 Sport is where you realize how far MG has come. It's a mix of luxury and modern technology, clearly inspired by European design but with its own flair. The dashboard is dominated by a massive 33-inch curved display that combines both the digital instrument cluster and infotainment system into one futuristic unit. The resolution is crisp, the graphics are beautiful, and the response time is instant. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, has a built-in AI assistant, and the ambient lighting adds a touch of sophistication. The seats are sporty yet comfortable, wrapped in high-quality leather with contrast stitching, and the flat-bottom steering wheel feels premium in your hands. It's clean, elegant, and perfectly balanced, not overcomplicated, just smart and driver-focused. Alright, now comes the moment you've been waiting for, the twist I promised earlier. Because after hearing all that power, performance, and premium design, you're probably expecting this car to cost around $60,000 or more, right? That's exactly what most people assume. But here's the truth, the 2026 MG7 Sport starts at around $25,000 for the base 1.5T model and goes up to just $33,000 to $35,000 for the fully loaded 2.0T Trophy Edition. Yes, that's right, a car that looks and drives like a European luxury coupe costs less than a mid-range Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord. This is where MG completely changes the game. It's a statement that you don't need to spend luxury money to get a luxury experience. It's the kind of price tag that makes you question what the rest of the industry is doing. MG isn't just offering value, they're offering rebellion, a car that undercuts the establishment while outperforming expectations. Let's talk tech and features because MG has packed this car like it's trying to outdo everyone in its class. The 2026 MG7 Sport comes loaded with advanced driver assistance systems including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, traffic jam assist, and even automated parking. It has a 360-degree camera system, intelligent headlight control, and an upgraded braking system for better performance and safety. MG didn't just throw in features for the sake of it, they made sure everything works smoothly together. The result? A driving experience that feels modern, safe, and effortless. And that's not all. The MG7 Sport also features a 12-speaker Bose sound system tuned for an immersive experience, plus a panoramic sunroof, ventilated seats, and remote start. Everything about this car makes it feel premium without the premium badge. Now, performance aside, what's truly fascinating about the 2026 MG7 Sport is what it represents for the brand. MG is no longer playing catch-up, it's setting the pace. They've blended British heritage with Chinese innovation and global ambition. This car is MG's declaration that they're not just back, they're here to dominate segments that were once off limits. The 2026 MG7 isn't just built for value, it's built to make a statement in markets like the UK, Europe, and even the US, where consumers are becoming smarter and want more for their money. It challenges perceptions, it defies pricing logic, and it makes you realize how fast the automotive world is changing. On the road, the MG7 Sport continues to surprise. Whether you're cruising on the motorway, carving through twisty backroads, or just gliding through city traffic, it feels balanced and composed. The ride quality is exceptional for the price, quiet, smooth, and planted. The aerodynamic design also plays a big role in keeping cabin noise low, even at higher speeds. And then there's the confidence it gives you. You don't feel like you're driving an affordable car, you feel like you're driving something far more expensive. That's the magic of MG's comeback. And here's where things get really interesting. MG has already hinted that future versions of the MG7 might include hybrid and even full electric options, which could make it one of the most versatile sedans in its class. Imagine the same stunning design, the same performance DNA, but with even more efficiency and instant electric torque. That's where MG is headed, and if this 2026 model is any indication, the future looks incredibly bright for them. At the end of the day, the 2026 MG7 Sport isn't just a car, it's a statement piece. It tells the world that performance, luxury, and design don't have to come with a ridiculous price tag. It's MG saying, we're back, and we're not here to play small. It's fast, it's beautiful, and it's surprisingly affordable. Whether you're in the UK, the US, or anywhere else, this car deserves your attention. So, what do you think? Could the MG7 Sport be the car that changes your view on MG forever? Let me know down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most surprising cars of 2026, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow car enthusiasts, and of course, subscribe to Ridecraft for more powerful, passionate, and unpredictable car reviews. Trust me, the next one is going to be even crazier. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep riding with Ridecraft.